Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. And salutation, I came out that I push this word in truth and in sincerity. You got a major distraction going on. Meanwhile, Biden just officially gave the Ukrainian government the go-ahead to use U.S. weapons inside of Russia. And Vladimir Putin specifically warned about that. But the distraction is Donald Trump being convicted of 34 counts of felony fraud, whatever the hell he got convicted of. But guess what? Donald Trump ain't going to jail. He's not going to pay no fine. If Mad Dog Bush didn't go to jail for crimes against humanity and also crimes against his own people, fellow people, the Americans, he's not going to jail. He committed mass murder in Afghanistan and Iraq. And to jumpstart that war, 3,000 souls in the World Trade Center. So if Mad Dog Bush didn't go to jail for the crimes against humanity and war crimes against these different countries, such as Afghanistan and Iraq, and if Barack Obama didn't go to jail for war crimes against Libya when he took out Gaddafi, him and Hillary Clinton, when Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of State, then Donald Trump ain't going to jail. You know? So that's all a farce. That's all bullshit, man. To get you to be distracted from what's going on really with the economy, what's going on really with the genocide over there in Gaza against the Palestinians, but I don't really care. But these are distractions that they don't want you to be focused on. So they put that Trump out there, that Trump card out there, to get you to focus on Donald Trump getting convicted of 34 counts of felonies, whether it's fraud and whatever he got convicted of. But do you think he's going to do a day in jail? Do you think he's going to pay any fine? He's not going to pay a red penny or a brown penny, a brown Abe Lincoln. He's not going to pay. Why? Because he's going to be elected president again, for one. And number two, that's my opinion, my humble opinion, speaking as a man. He may very well be elected president of the United States again. And we see what's happening, man. 2 Corinthians 2:11, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see how this devil get down. We see how he work. Don't look at what's going on over here. Pay attention to what's going on over here. Pay attention to what's going on with Donald Trump. Pay attention to what's going on with his legal woes, allegedly, his alleged legal woes. Pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to nothing else other than what the NBA Finals is about to kick off. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to baseball. Pay attention to, like I said, Donald Trump. But don't have no dealings. Pay no attention to the genocide that's going on in the Gaza Strip. And don't pay no attention to what's going on in Ukraine. And you definitely don't pay attention to what's going on with the economy. Meanwhile, this devil is sharpening that sword, and the Lord allowed him to sharpen this sword. Ezekiel chapter 21 verse 9. When you think of all hell break loose, you think of 2nd Ezra, the 15th and the 16th chapter. When you think of great miseries, 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. That's what's coming. Great miseries, far beyond your wildest dreams. And you got these fucking stink ass dyke bitches. Well, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because we in the month of pride, you know. So I'm not going to say too much on that because I don't want them to flag my channel. I just came off from having a strike on my channel. So I'm not going to say too much, you know. And I'm going to keep it simple. But we see what's happening. While everybody is indulging themselves in wicked activities, while everybody's indulging themselves in things that have no merit, that shouldn't even be paid attention to, the so-called white man is sharpening that sword. But you got to understand, the Lord appointed 4 kinds of deaths for the 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, pursuant to Jeremiah 15 and 1. You got to understand that. And right now, we're in a time of war. We're in a time of prophecy. We're in a time of all hell is about to break loose.
Tires, man, with a diamonds at?
You know, we're about to witness a catastrophe. You know, something that's about to happen, take place. You doing the video and Jake yelling out, where's the diamonds on the Cadillac, man? You know, it is what it is, man. You know, I'm just focusing on doing this video. I don't have time for folly. Jake, you know, that was Satan, man. You know, he see me recording. He's looking right at me. He see me recording, but yeah, he gonna yell out some shit about some fucking useless shit, man. And they're gonna remain in that state because the Lord blinded them from this truth. He a 2-3 cat, man. An old head too. An old head worried about what was going on with my ride. Cause I got BBS rims on, I ain't got the Cadillac diamonds on my car. So what, bro? What did that mean to you? Meanwhile, you worried about what's going on in my affairs. Esau is sharpening that sword because the Lord is about to allow Esau to bring forth that sword slaughter. That's why King David prayed to the Lord, Psalms chapter 17, verse 13, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword, which is thy hand, of men of this world. Roughly paraphrasing it, man. And this dude worried about my rims. I mean, he was being, you know, I don't know if he was being facetious because he saw that I was recording. I looked at him, I didn't even respond to his gesture, man. Because this shit was folly, man. Shit is folly, man. Have nothing to do with anything that's going on in this society. You worry about somebody else's rims. Worry about your own shit, bro. This is crazy, bro. I tell you, the madness of Jake, bro. The madness of Jake. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Let me just raise this window because I'm on the highway and a lot of noise is getting in, so I don't want to muffle out what I'm saying. You have also another major distraction. It's what's going on with this Lizzo shit that's going on, because South Park got a skit about Lizzo, fat shaming Lizzo. So now Lizzo was on all social media because she's losing her celebrity status because she's insignificant now. So now she's worried about what South Park fat shaming her. Bitch, lose some fucking weight. Get in the gym, go on the treadmill. You got money, buy a goddamn treadmill. It's easy, it's simple. Go to the gym. We all go to the gym. We all work out. But if you're gonna be a gluttonous and eat what you want to eat and eat unclean foods and then parade it around like it's that you're not morbidly obese, then you're gonna get fat shamed, man. But that's another distraction of the main issues that's going on in this society. We got all kind of issues going on, but guess what? Yo, Lizzo complaining about being fat shamed. They throwing Donald Trump drama in our faces. That's all you see on the media. That's all you see on the media, on the mainstream media. Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. You know, who gives a fuck about that, man? I don't. You know? And it's just ridiculous that you gotta constantly hear about that, man. Because a man ain't going to jail. He's not gonna pay not a penny. He's not gonna pay anything. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, what they skullduggery they do? Did they go to jail? No, of course not, man. Focus on what matters. 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. Measure the times diligently in itself, man. Focus on things that matter. Prophecy. Focus on going out there and doing the work, man. You know? Focus on that. If you're a man of the Lord, you call yourself a man of the Lord, focus on prophecy and doing the work. Don't focus on no bullshit matters like Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump, man. You know? I don't care about that dude. At the end of the day, he's an Edomite. And he's just control opposition. Dude ain't coming up against the establishment because they'll kill him. They were Abraham Lincoln him. Or they were Kennedy his ass. They were John F. Kennedy his ass. When the Red Baron, aka the Hollywood actor Ronald Reagan, he was an actor in the 30s and the 40s before he got into politics. When he bucked up, he didn't want George Bush Sr. to be his running partner. When he bucked up against the establishment, what happened? They got him whacked. He almost got whacked. You see? They shot him. Just to let him know, listen, we in control of all this shit. We're in control of all this shit. Do not play games with what we got with our agenda. He's going to be the vice president, and then from there, he's going to be the president. So don't play games. And they shot him, and he got in line. He got right the hell in line, man. So if this guy, Donald Trump, was against the establishment, was against the international bankers and what they want to be brought forth, they would easily get rid of him and replace him with a puppet stooge. So if you take him by that garbage, man, then you know, you have not a clue what's going on, man. Once again, 2 Corinthians 2:11. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices. That dude's control opposition, man, Donald Trump. And they're using him to bring a major distraction on what's going on. Keep thinking everything is all hunky-dory and sweet. You're gonna see. Because shit is not all hunky-dory and sweet, man. We're about to enter some heavy times. We're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. And the Lord put the spirit on Apostle Tahar to coin this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And now you see what's happening. Look what's going on in the Midwest. All these tornadoes, all these storms and tempests. You know, it's all prophecy, man. The Lord is visiting the world with plagues. That's when you got to measure the times diligently in itself, pursuant to, like I said, 2 Ezra 9:1 in the Apocrypha. You have to measure the times, man, diligently, man, and know what times you in, because it's only going to get worse, man. And you know, I don't feel sorry for none of you 2/3, because you had time to learn this truth, but you rejected it. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture, the same must know after death by pain. When you go down from 2 Ezra 9:1, explains those who take heed and those who don't take heed. The same must know after death by pain. So you got to experience a horrible, horrific death for you to know that you was an Israelite and you was bucking up against the Lord's prophets. Because before the Lord destroys a nation, he sends his prophets to warn the people, his people. And it's always been that way, man. It's just the beginning of time. It's always been that way. The Lord sends his prophets, his men, to warn the people of the set destruction that he's going to bring upon that particular nation. Because Jacob was always scattered. When I talk about you, when I say Jacob, talk about you Hebrews, I'm slacking. When I say Jacob, I'm talking about Israelites from Judah on down to Issachar. You know, the so-called Mexican. We was always scattered, so we was always scattered throughout these different nations. So the Lord was sending his prophets to warn his people of the set destruction that's about to take place, that he's about to unleash upon these people. Back to that dude in that Ford Explorer. You know, that irks me because he saw me doing the video. He's put up right beside me. He was watching me for a minute. I saw him on my parental that he was watching me. Old head. He think I'm going to stop what I'm saying, stop what I'm doing to engage in this fucking folly, a useless conversation that has no merit. It has nothing to do with prophecy. It has nothing to do with the Alpha D microchip. It has nothing to do with these devils getting snatched out of their power seat. It was just folly, a distraction, trying to get me to engage him in the conversation while I'm doing the work. Nah, man, I just ignored that dude, man. I looked at him and I ignored him because he saw what I was doing. Where the diamonds on the Cadillac? Man, hey, the Lord blinded 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans pursuant to Isaiah 6 and 9 on down, man. And you're going to remain in that state until the Lord put the spirit on these different nations to shoot missiles on America. Pursuant to Joel, the 2nd and the 3rd chapter. Pursuant to Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 14 and 15 on down. Pursuant to Isaiah, the 34th chapter. The list go on and on and on and on, man. Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy how Jake is this concerned about shit that don't even have nothing to be shit that has nothing, nothing to do with anything, man. Dude, worry about my rims. Because I got a Cadillac with no, and I took up the Cadillac rims and put on BBS rims, and it's not showing the diamond of the Cadillac. Who gives a fuck, man? Who gives a fuck about that, man? If I got a Cadillac with BBS rims or a Cadillac with rims with the diamonds representing the Cadillac. Y'all heard what the dude said, man. Shit is folly, man. And it gets you mad, bro. Here it is, we got more important issues going on. And right now, Jake is getting ready for the so-called Puerto Rican Day Parade, which is going to come up in another 2 weeks. We're in the month of Pride. Jake is getting ready to plan his or her, as regarding the women, Hot Girl Summer. As far as regarding the men, they ain't devils, but they gonna get into. They street activities. So that's why the Lord appointed 4 kinds of death for you niggas, man. Shit never gonna change, man. Until Yahweh Shah crack them skies. Because as long as Esau, the so-called white man, is in power, it's gonna remain fucked up out here, man. It's gonna remain fucked up out here. So I'm about to close it out because I'm at my destination. You know, I ranted, slacking for the rant. But Jake just get you fucking pissed, man. Here it is, I'm doing the show. He see me recording the video, and he wanna talk shit. Like I'm gonna respond to his madness. Care about that shit, bro. Anyway, Shalom. Death to the 2/3, death to America. Giving all praise once again to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakak Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and the bishops and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.